good morning by the morning, as I like to say. This is an amazing Friday, Friday the 22nd of November. The month of November is about to finish. We are almost at the end of the year. Can you believe it? Amazing, amazing. This 2018 has brought a lot of adventures. I have another amazing microcast for everybody here on Imperiobnb and the real estate savvy investors community. Today I want to share. Okay, what is there? We go. Today I want to share the biggest problems that an Airbnb has. In my own experience, I have listed 5 of the biggest problems when you are an Airbnb host. So today I'm going to share this with you, and especially how to solve them. But let's start how it should be. If you're watching this live, type the word live down below in the white box. If you are watching the replay, it doesn't matter. Remember that in here, also to the people who watch the replays, we send them a big virtual hug. I'm opening here my monitor so I can see everybody's comments, and we are good to go. Over to this one. Okay, correct. My monitor is working good. If you're watching, stop by, say hi, let us know where are you tuning in. Also, you're in the States, you are in Europe, South America, maybe you're an expat here in Mexico watching this show. Let us know where. Also, tell the number 1 if this is the first time that you've seen my microcast. Tell the number 2 if you have seen me before. In case that you say that this is the first time that you've seen one of my microcasts and you don't know me, well, let me introduce myself. My name is Sergio Mohar. I'm your super house leader at the Savvy Real Estate Investor Community and the BNB community here on Facebook. Also, I'm the creator and founder of our private coaching community called Imperiobnb 2.0, which is a group here on Facebook full of trainings like the week of taxes, the week of insurance, how to find guests on Facebook without the need of investing ads. And this week, we are checking out how to use Instagram to gain more guests for your short-term rental listing with Airbnb. There we go. Now we know everybody. We are good to go. Let me open now this one so I can see the comments over here. So what are these issues, these problems that most of the hosts have on Airbnb? Rudy? Okay, Rudy says that he is ready. Let's go with our problem number 1. Guess not reading the information. There's a lot of people that, trust me, they put a lot of effort in their title and in their description, describing all the amenities that they have in their listing, but guess what? It results that the guests did not read the information. What is going to make this happen? They're going to be constantly sending you messages, asking questions. They're going to be confused, and this can end with a bad review on your Airbnb listing. Now, how you can solve this problem? Well, easy and simple. Most of the people, they don't read online. But if you have your guest book right in the entrance of your property, perhaps in the dining table, a big folder with all the information that you want that your guests know, well, that's a way how to solve it. Trust me, it is easier for someone who arrives to your property and maybe you have your special gift there waiting for them. And next site, you're going to have this huge folder. How you say that? Carpet? No, carpet is like for the floor. No, well, like a folder, right? Do I have one in here? No, I don't. Well, let's suppose that this notebook, correct, it's your guest book. So you will have it right there, so big that guests cannot miss them. Okay, so in that way, you're going to make sure that your guests are going to be reading the information that you want. Let's go with our point number 2. Dealing with Airbnb support. Sometimes they cause more problems than actual support. And if you are trying to get them on message or on an email, sometimes they take hours. So the best thing that I have recommended for my clients, for my coaching, for my students, and even myself, the best solution is to call them directly, and they are super really nice. If you explain to them what is happening, I have been in there. I'm going to tell you a story. There was one time some guests that they arrived to this house in Playa del Carmen, and out of nowhere, the water heater got broke. And I asked them, and they were like, no, it was like that. But they didn't knew that I took a picture the day before that they arrived, and I knew that it was not like that. So instead of getting into a fight or anything, I said like, you know what? No worries. I call Airbnb. I tell them the situation, and they told me, send us the pictures and we'll make sure that we take care of you. And yes, that's what happened. They apply the insurance that Airbnb gives you, and in that way they save the day. So always, always, always pick the phone to speak with Airbnb support. Forget about texting or email. Let's go with our point number 3. Dishonest reviews. How annoying, honestly, it is when someone of your guests leaves you a false review. They complain about things that they didn't even happen. You're like, what? How this happened? So the way how I've been knowing and on my own experience doing it, correct? It is that first of all, make sure that everything during their stay it is good. But most important is that when they leave, make sure that you have your automated message. Send them 2 hours later a message saying like, hey, I hope that you have a great stay in here. By the way, if you have a great review, don't forget to leave us on Airbnb. If you have something that you will think that I can improve, please let me know in the back on a private message so I can get better my Airbnb listing. In this way, you're gonna make them tell them the truth. Your guest is gonna tell the truth on Airbnb, and if they have something that they didn't like it, they're gonna come to you on a private message and let you know what was wrong that they didn't like. Sale pues. Let's go with our problem number 4. Guests not following the rules. How many times have you got that you say no smoking, no parties, correct? Maybe no pets, but it results that they didn't follow the rules. So how can you apply that they are going to follow the rules? The best solution that I have found for this problem, have a security deposit in your Airbnb listing. In this way, people will know that if they don't follow the rules like smoking, bringing pets, and extra people, they're going to get charged or their deposit is going to be taken out of the Airbnb list. So in this way, you're going to make sure that every single guest in your property is going to follow the rules. Ahí está. Ahora sí, let's go with our last problem of this morning. The Airbnb superhost problem. As a host on Airbnb, many people are suffering to keep their level of superhost. Why? Because if you don't have a response rate, at least of 90, I think it is, they take away your superhost status. If you have a bad review, bye. If you have less than 5 stars, bye. So the best solution that I have found to stay in your superhost program, especially, it is to think about the hospitality and be great with your own guests. There has been people that they already have been 3, 4, 5 times rewarded by Airbnb as a superhost. And why? Because they take the time and dedication to treat their guests like they would like to be treated. So that's it. That's it. Those are the 5 problems more common as an Airbnb host. Guests not reading your information, dealing with Airbnb support, dishonest reviews, guests not following rules, and Airbnb superhost program. Sometimes it is a headache. Let me know what is your top problem as an Airbnb host. Write it down here in the comments, and I will make sure to find a solution for you. In the meantime, that's it. That's it. I will see you on Monday, 8 in the morning on the English version. Today, still in the afternoon, we're going to check the Spanish version for everybody who speaks Spanish. In the meantime, be good. Don't do anything wrong that I wouldn't do. Remember that if you are not making money with short-term rentals and Airbnb, you're not even making sense. See you tomorrow.